Video 1.4, Embracing Action and Owning Up to Your Mistakes. As a business owner, organization leader, or manager, we make hundreds of mistakes, sometimes multiple mistakes daily. We wake up in the morning hoping to make a difference in the world that day. We set goals, we set out to make some money, achieve those goals, and then somewhere along the line we screw up. We are humans. Just because we are a business owner or a leader does not mean we are not going to make mistakes, but it does mean that we have a bigger responsibility to own up to them. In the listening activity that we previously listened to, the podcast of Rachel Hollis owning up to a mistake that she made, we learned that it doesn't matter how it was received because the intention will not be received as such. But we learned that we have to own up to it. The smallest mistake, the smallest screw up can linger with us as leaders for a long time. Those are the things that keep us up at midnight while everyone else is getting a rest-filled night of sleep. Small mistakes make us question if we are on the right path. And as a leader, we don't always have to be right, but we must be able to minimize the threats to the organization we are leading and find the best solutions for those threats. As a leader, when you own up to your mistakes, you set an example for your team. And by showing that you can acknowledge your mistakes, dissect them so you understand where the opportunity was to make a better decision, and set yourself up for success the next time you are faced with a similar decision, you are showing your team how to do it themselves. Discussing your mistakes with your team and even involving them in the process of dissecting the decision can lead to greater trust and respect for those that you lead. It will also create a higher level of understanding from your team on just how hard some decisions are to make and how the wrong decisions can affect everyone. It will also set an example for them to do the same with their own mistakes, as well as hopefully lead them to better decision making on their own. Sometimes as leaders, the thought that we might have made a mistake doesn't even cross our minds, as our own egos are in the way of us admitting that we made a mistake. We must be conscious to review our navigation and our choices. Otherwise, if our egos are in the way, we're always going to feel like we are struggling with clients, customers, employees, and vendors. So, dissecting your mistakes. Describe the desired outcome. To understand if you succeeded on an idea or a change, you need to be able to describe the desired result in clear and measurable terms. Number 2, objectively describe the actual result. Emotions can cloud our view of what happened. Try to document the facts of the result. This could mean revisiting the inputs to your financial model or feedback you received from your portfolio manager on your communication skills. Revisit everything you put in to the situation that determine the actual result. Make a hypothesis on the causation. Why was the desired result different from the actual result? And then take a step back and evaluate what led to that alternative result. Ask questions about what could have been done differently. Where could you have made different decisions along the way? Does anything crucial stand out? Document the lessons you learned. Talk about them with your team. Keep a log or a journal to record them, and find a way to cross-reference your thoughts in the future when you encounter a similar circumstance. Outline how you will make decisions differently moving forward. Do not let these lessons go forgotten. Use them to inform your thought process in the future and avoid making the same mistakes again. Write down the specific actions that you will take based on the lessons learned. We always want to focus on our successes. That is human nature. But we fail to spend time thinking about our failures. However, analyzing failure leads to success tomorrow.